Yeah, hello once again. This is A.S.I. Muslim Ibrahimi. Um, yeah. So for people that are low in self-esteem, for people that are okay, for the people that are low in self-esteem, low in self-esteem. Low means below. Which means in Afghani, point. Does that mean point? Low. Self is yourself, the image, the person, yourself. I am myself. I'm a Muslim Ibrahim. I am myself. Am I low in self-esteem? I want like that. So I must be low in self-esteem myself. You see, so much pressure on me. You see, low in self-esteem. Esteem means like the good, maybe the courage or something like that. I think it's not. I think it's the stamina, or maybe it's the something got to do with that. You see, something got to do with that. Yeah. So when people are low in self-esteem, it affects them so much, so much, so much. You know? I've written a lot of things down in this book. This is my job and it's what I do, and I love it. And I'm getting paid for it. And yeah, that's what I do. So as I was saying, what is low self-esteem? What is low self-esteem? I told you that tonight. What do I mean? What do I mean by low self-esteem? What do I mean? So yeah, like I was saying, self-image. Self-image, I already mentioned that. Self-image is the image of your face, of the complete body, I mean, I've written impression of yourself. That goes with self-image. Like you see, self-image, and then that dot. Impression of yourself. Impression of yourself means an example of yourself. Self-concept, ideas, self-perception, self-confidence, self-efficacy, self-acceptance, self-respect, self-worth, and at the bottom, self-esteem. When you have all this on a tick, like this, tick, or when you have all this on a good, or an excellent, or a part, something like that. When you have all this on the good side of your book, you're good. You're good to go. You're good to go. You're good to go to do absolutely anything. You can just wake up and be running like a chicken. You can wake up and be like a kid again, like a little baby again. That's how much important those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things that I read. They're from the book. Self-image, like I said, the image, self-concept, ideas, self-perception, opinion, self-confidence. Everybody knows confidence. Self-efficacy, self-acceptance, is that being accepted. Self-respect, respecting yourself. Self-worth, having worthy of a living, of being worthy to live. Self-esteem. All these words refer to aspects of the way we view ourselves. That's what it is here. So I won't go on too much about this book. Life didn't just begin for people to just go and humiliate others. Life didn't begin like that. Life began by God. Life began by God. By God's grace, by God's will. Life began by God. And God didn't say nothing to God. God didn't say to other God. Life was life before God. Because God didn't know God and God never knew God. So life began before God. Simple. And if life wasn't God, who was life? Where was life and who was life? Life wasn't just a bang. Life wasn't a dang. Life wasn't something like that. Life wasn't a wood. Life wasn't a chair. Life was just stone. Life was just stone. But then life had water. So life was stone and water. And then life had water again. So life was water and stone again. And then life had Adam and Eve. So you see. So you see different religions and different concepts and different beliefs and image and all these things, you know. So if life was life before life, if life was life before life and life never knew how much life meant to life, then what is life? What is life? Does anybody know what life is? Does anybody know what life is? You know, honestly, I really think it's not a good idea to talk about things like this. But sometimes we do. Honestly. I mean, I said it in one of the other videos. Hello. It's 2020. 2020. Just 1,000, 2,000. There's plenty of living to live. Plenty of living to live. As 1 year, 2 years go by and on and on and on. You know, God loves us so much. Allah loves us so much that we can live in this planet Earth for as long as it can may be. Long as it can may be. What's coming around the corner, I don't know. War. There's always war, even at home. In your bedroom, there's war. Whether it's sexual intercourse, there's war in that, but pleasure war. You know, like funny things. You know, there's war. But like I said, battle. There's always battles. There's always battles. Always battles. Always battles. Yeah. You know, people say that the Big Bang Theory, the Big Bang Theory. So like I was saying, maybe it already has happened, but we don't know because we are not immune to know. We are not understanding to know. So maybe it has already happened. Maybe it already has happened. Maybe the life has just begun again. You know? Maybe the life has just begun again. You know, people say Spartacus. People say the Spartacus, the Spartans, the Greeks, the Cyprus, I think I said no. But they say like those people had tough life. They said those people had tough life and they knew that life wasn't just a waste. Life wasn't just a waste. Life was a worthy living of a life. Life was a worthy living of a life to know what life was. Because they didn't bring stones or wood or things such as stones or wood. They brought granite. It's called granite, the most damn hardest stone ever. As I have put foot on one and another one. I've walked it. You know. You see, so they talk about stones and others. So you see, I was talking about import and export. You know, having a museum would be a very professional and effective for the country of Afghanistan. You see, a museum, art gallery museum, a science museum. I mean, come on, Afghanistan has so much to show. So make the damn museums, make the damn cinemas. You know, it's like talking to a little kid and the kid is saying, Mom, I want my sweetie, I want my book, I want my teddy bear, give it or I am going to cry. So you see, you have to discipline the child. You have to discipline the child And you have to like tell the child, wait, when we make the museums and all the other things, then we'll give you the sweeties. Simple. Yeah, thanks.